Our world was ordinary until the sky tore open. A cosmic rift unleashed golden floods, turning oceans into rivers of honey. Cities drowned, monsters rose, and humanity stood at the edge of extinction. But from the chaos came hope. 5 shards of power fell from the heavens, each choosing a guardian: crystal, storm, fire, shadow, light. This is the story of the Honey Flood Guardian. The oceans had turned to honey. Golden floods swallowed the cities, drowning streets and towers alike. Above, the sky tore open with a fire rift, casting its glow across a broken world. Humanity looked on in despair, powerless against the sweet, deadly tide that consumed everything in its path. But not all heroes came with light. Out of smoke and despair rose the Shadow Phantom, a cloaked figure, his eyes glowed like embers. He faded in and out of the shadows, untouchable, unseen. Silent and deadly, he became the fear of monsters. Darkness itself was his weapon. When the rift split the sky, 5 shards of light fell to the earth. They struck the golden waves with fury, glowing with power. Crystal blue, electric blue, fiery red, shadow black, and radiant gold. These shards would not destroy, but choose. Their destiny was to awaken heroes. From the flood rose the first guardian. His body, forged of crystal, shimmered with inner light. He raised his hand, and walls of diamonds surged from the golden sea. Unbreakable, resolute, he stood as a shield to protect the weak. He was the Crystal Guardian. The storm chose another, lightning carved through his veins, crackling with unrelenting power. Every step sent shockwaves into the flood. Thunder roared as clouds gathered above. He was reckless, bold, and unyielding. The storm bringer, master of the skies. From fire and molten rock, the next guardian emerged. His body burned with magma veins. His fists glowed like molten steel. Where he walked, honey boiled and flames roared. Passionate and fierce, he carried the fury of volcanoes. He was the Flame Warden. From the golden waves rose monsters unlike anything seen before. Their bodies dripped with molten honey, sticky and terrifying. They stalked the ruins, roaring through the darkness, tearing apart what little hope remained. The honey floods had birthed new predators, and they reigned with terror. Then came the light. Clad in radiant golden armor, the solar sentinel raised her hand. A beam of pure sunlight tore through the dark sky, piercing the storm. Her brilliance reflected on the golden floods, a beacon of hope for all. She was the heart of the Guardians. At last, the 5 stood together. Crystal walls rose, lightning crackled, fire blazed, shadows swirled, and sunlight burned through the storm. Side by side, they walked through the honey floods, unstoppable. For the first time humanity had hope. The Guardians had arrived. The monsters came, towering and relentless. But the Guardians did not falter. Crystal shielded, lightning struck, fire roared, shadows sliced, and golden light exploded across the battlefield. The clash shook the flooded city. It was the beginning of a war, but also the birth of legend.